don't like Mr. Potato Head my asshole. Get in here. Fuck my girlfriend. You ever seen your sister shower? First question. Have you? Oh, you're laughing.
I'm just picturing you at a job interview and they're like, "Oh, do you have any questions for the job?" And you go, "I got one." And you're asking and the guy goes, "Well, I don't really think." And you go, "Come on.
Answer it." Answer it.
And you know what he does? He goes, 4th of July.
Yeah.
1992.
Yep. And then we went to Qdoba and you're like,
What is Qdoba's marketing?
I literally think it was
name.
We want to be Chipotle, but at that point Chipotle didn't have queso yet, so they were like,
All
right, we maybe have 6 months.
That was their big marketing. They're like, we got queso. And then Chipotle's like, oh, we could do that.
Yeah.
And now Qdoba's like, we got nothing.
yeah, they go.
Having queso be your front runner is hilarious.
Having anything be your, because it's not like you have like special queso that like.
Yeah, it's
you know
not
McDonald's
authentic.
owns fucking Chipotle?
Yeah, doesn't it make you feel gross a little bit?
Yes.
Really quick, I wanted to. You just reminded me when you were saying the way that you started the show, Bus, and you said you ever watch your sister shower.
I didn't say
and
that.
I wanted to. I wanted to shout out a Patreon member, Jordan Jackson, that sent a TikTok in. He said, "This is how I imagine Mike starts off the episode."
Hey, you ever accidentally masturbate to young pictures of your mom?
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Wow.
It's accurate, right?
I think you should write on Family Guy.
I think it would work. I would love to write on that show. I think it's done though. I have never jerked off to my mom's pictures. I just want to let everyone fucking know that. So I feel like right now everyone's like, you have. I haven't. I've seen pictures of my mom and she's bad, but I've never like, you know what's
we never accused you of it.
I feel like that in kind of like transitive property was pushing that on me, you know? And I just want to let everybody know once and for all that I have never. Okay?
But
But what?
But would you?
But would I? If I didn't know it was my mom. So have you seen your sister outside the shower or no?
No.
Me either. I mean, show a little.
Who are they?
I mean, flirt with me, bro.
I mean, you are really trying to plug this Huntsville date, aren't you? Wow.
It's fucking hot in here, dude. I'm fucking sweating a little.
Hey, you seem nervous. It seems like you got something on your chest you want to get off. You want to circle back to the pictures?
No, man.
You've never shown me a picture of your mom of any age.
Black and white pictures. Bad.
What would your mom do if she heard you say these things?
I think that she would act as if she...
Hasn't she never seen you do stand-up?
She's never seen me do stand-up.
And you've been doing this for damn near like a decade.
Yeah, never seen me do it. I'll tell you...
What does she think you like do? What does she think you are? What does she think you like
She knows
romanticize?
she knows that I curse a bunch, and that's what I like. That's what I tell her. I'm
Okay,
like,
but that's like the least of the worries. I think if you're
I know.
Michael Blausein's mom.
I know, but I don't think that she... I honestly don't think that she knows. I think that... Dude, when we...
So, okay, picture this. I'm going to run you through a scenario. Or
Yeah.
do you want to...
No, go.
You're out at dinner with your mom.
Yeah.
Some listeners walk by and they go, "Floor General!" Point to you.
Yeah.
What do I say? How are you backing that up?
And she's like, why do they call you floor general?
Yeah.
I'm like, I talk on the podcast a bunch of how my bathroom floor just stays clean. Like I'm kind of like a neat freak with my bathroom floor.
Yeah. Okay. And then what if the guy turns around and goes, "That ain't it." And then he goes, "Is that your hot mom you always talk about?"
I'd have to get a fight him, I think, right? Because it's the same thing. Like, I can call my mom hot, but you can't.
I think
Like,
you have,
specific-
I think
you
you,
could.
I think you have the roles reversed.
What do you mean?
Anybody can say somebody out of your family is hot. You being in the family,
I think it makes it more okay. If I'm like,
I think hot's just an aggressive word. You say,
Hot's
my mom
hilarious.
is gorgeous.
gorgeous is too much. I think hot's better than gorgeous.
Gorgeous is
gorgeous
like,
is like
gorgeous
you
is-
paint her naked in France.
Well,
Gorgeous is like fucking, you know what I mean? You have a paintbrush in your hand.
but gorgeous to me makes it seem like it's not like in an erotic. It's more just like, yeah, great genes, gorgeous.
I think beautiful is fine. Why? My mom is like beautiful. My mom is beautiful. Also, hot. Not now. Now she's a mom. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23-year-old mom, whenever that picture was taken?
Oh, I thought you were saying 1920. I was like, how old?
Oh, no, she's gross. No, when she was like, yeah, whatever. I forget when the picture's like. I think she was like 21, 22. I just can't get over the fact that her neighbor took it. And she was just...
Hold on. What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, walk me through this.
I said, my mom wanted to be a model when she was younger.
Right.
And I guess that her neighbor found out... Or the neighbor's like a family friend. And the neighbor was like, oh, I'll take pictures of you. And
what neighbor wouldn't?
Like... I wouldn't, if I was someone's neighbor, I'm not taking pictures of someone who's like 20 years old that lives next to me. That's a case where
I guess in my head, the neighbor's like the same age.
No.
Like, hey, Frank?
No. The neighbor's not. It's like like an adult neighbor. I'm sorry. Did I not specify?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you said neighbor, but in my head, I'd be like, oh, that person would probably ask somebody the same age.
My bad. No, it's a friend of her parents' neighbor's age. Like, he was old.
Weird.
And she told me that it was fine.
Did he take good pictures?
The pictures looked fine. But I just, the whole angle, like, I'll take pictures of my friend's daughter.
Yeah.
Odd. And my mom said it was like normal. Oh, yeah, Mr. Burton took pictures of...
Mr. Burton?
Yeah.
Motherfucking Tim Burton?
Maybe.
Wow. That makes things very weird. But you know what's going to be weird is like all these OnlyFans pictures in the future. Who's taking those? Like when somebody pulls up picture somebody in their 20s now, they have OnlyFans, they grow up, they're a mom in 45 years. Mm-hmm. So it's the same kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it is the same type of thing. Are there photographers that are like professional OnlyFans photographers? The answer is yes, right? I mean, like,
or what they do is they go, "Hey, do you want to take pictures? I've taken pictures for etc." And then they say like 3 successful OnlyFans.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that their photographers are offering to suck their dick for free pictures as well? Remember that?
What?
Do you remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember that? When I was like 2 years into fucking being in New York, and some quote unquote professional photographer thought I was whatever, and I should be a model.
I do not remember this.
What? And then he went to my apartment. We met in my apartment, and then we did a whole photo shoot. And actually, the pictures were really good. He didn't even have a camera. Yeah, he was just.
I'm taking pictures with my mind. Keep going. Wait, hold on. I don't know what this is.
I'm pretty positive I told the story.
No?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Where was I? Was I absent that day?
Oh yeah, that was you. I think you were absent that day.
That's hilarious.
Remember when school year's absent that day? And somebody was like, "Hey, remember on Monday when we were giving out free candy apples? Oh, I was absent that day. I just wasn't around. I was dead that day."
That is odd, right? That like super fun shit would happen when you like miss school on some dumb shit. You just like
miss a pizza party.
That's like the first FOMO. It's just
Dude, pizza parties were the fucking shit.
Pizza parties?
What's your go-to pizza? Domino's, right? Am I just pushing that on you because of me?
Probably.
I like Pizza Hut too.
Pizza Hut.
You don't like Pizza Hut?
It just doesn't come to mind. I think Domino's for me is just that you know what you're getting. It's a staple in the game. I don't know how they cook their cheese, but I love it with the little dots.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
I love it. And then when they change the crust up,
the garlic crust.
What the fuck? What are you doing to me, sir?
Good or bad?
Good.
Okay, yeah. I'm right there with you. Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I think I'm that. But what are you putting on your pizza?
Ooh, Supreme.
What is that? Just hella meat?
Meat, veggies, everything. Olives.
Too much.
Is it olives?
Yeah, then this is like a flatbread like burrito.
Yup.
You said, what about olives?
I was talking shit on olives.
You don't like olives?
No, olives are trash.
Whoa, hot take.
Wow.
It's not that hot of a take. I feel like those are pretty common.
Well, yeah, dude, you don't like eat them off the pavement. It's not like you can't, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but what do you eat off the pavement? Skittles?
You can definitely just Skittle off the
How did the 5-second rule come into fruition? I love that word. Fruition?
Yeah, that's it, dude. Do you know how to spell it?
F.
Got it. That's it. That's all we need. That's all we need.
It's a remix to fruition.
Remix.
Why don't you like olives? Have you tried green olives?
Have you tried blue cheese stuffed olives?
No, but I also don't like blue cheese. So
what in the fuck is wrong
blue
with
cheese
you?
is aggressive.
What?
It's too much.
It is aggressive. I'm not saying rub it on your body. I'm saying a little bit, a little bit's fine.
A little bit, like on a wedge.
Fuck.
What is a salad where they just take a fucking just a quarter chunk?
Yeah, odd. Well, cut it for me. Cut it for me.
It's gotta be the weirdest salad prepared. It's just like it's a cheesecake, but it's just iceberg. Here you go, and then just throw some crumbs
cinder
on it.
block. Yeah, I don't want I want a
So
salad.
you're doing supreme pizza?
Going supreme, dude.
Do you put ranch or anything? Or,
Dude, there's a dipping sauce.
what's that, barbecue sauce?
There's a dipping sauce from Domino's. Some type of sweet habanero sauce.
I can tell because you got a lisp when you said it. That's how you know it's good.
Habanero sauce.
But what is it?
It's habanero into sauce. I
I
think
always
it's
get mad when I find out what a good sauce is. The Chick-fil-A sauce isn't it just like it's like honey mustard, ranch, and like one other thing, and like Polynesian. It's like very easy to make. And I was like, don't tell me that. Also, Baja Blast at Taco Bell is just like normal Mountain Dew and like blue Gatorade. I think it's like don't tell me these things.
No, I think it's got to like because unless Mountain Dew and Gatorade are owned by the same company, they can't just like throw Gatorade in.
I think something like that.
Oh, I get it.
That would be funny though. They're just like plugging Gatorade in. They're like, we can partner up. Like, no, we're good.
Oh,
Fuck you.
I guess Mountain Dew and Powerade are owned by the same company.
Yes,
So Blue
yes, owned by
Powerade
Coke.
and Mountain Dew.
What?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's the whole thing about like McDonald's owning Chipotle. You're just like, I don't like how this is all in the same umbrella.
A lot of companies like that.
Dude, Coca-Cola literally owns everybody. Those jeans, Coca-Cola. Nashville, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola owns Nashville.
Yeah, you're sold
Do you want to
out.
go on? To
I
the
can't.
You can't.
I can't.
It's sold out.
You're
dude.
sold out.
I'm sold out. I sold out.
Coca-Cola literally owns everything.
Is there a company that we think of that owns something like really like super random? Because McDonald's, I think at this point just owns like food companies. But do they like make like computer chips? Do you know what I mean?
Probably.
Like,
I think. Wait, is Thrifty's car rental associated with Thrifty's ice cream? Because that's got to be pretty weird.
that's wild.
They're like, rent a car, pistachio.
You know what's also weird? Michelin stars. Hey,
What is that?
bitch? You sell tires.
Wait, are those correlated?
Yeah,
Are
same
you
thing.
serious?
Same thing.
Michelin
real?
Yes.
star restaurants.
Michelin star restaurants is the same thing as a tire company.
I don't know about that.
100%. I'll bet you guys $1,000 right now. You know why? Because I used to have a book that essentially when you were traveling around the country, they would have the best restaurants you could stop in.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
That's wild though. That's
And
I
you
feel
would
like
use
that's
Michelin.
And then Michelin, the tire company, you get it
Provided
at the tire place. They would rate the restaurants, and then whatever years later, now it's a
Yeah,
Michelin
that is
star.
funny when they're like, oh, yeah, and Chef Chechois is a 5-star tire chef.
Tire chef.
Essentially what they're saying.
You're a tire chef. Oh, we got to make sure everything's right. Why? To get a tire, you loser?
Why did food trucks become so, just a phenomenon? I'll tell you what, a good... What? I was looking for a word, but I think I got like
No,
five nouns or...
it was perfect, but like the way that you were just like, it sounded like you were doing a commercial. Why do y'all food trucks get all phenomenal?
I wish I could book a commercial. I can't book shit.
You never booked a commercial?
I booked one for Apple, but it
There
was
we
like,
go.
but it was like it was like a training video for people at Apple.
Dude, I remember when you booked that. In my head, I was like, oh shit, there's 150 grand right in Trev's pocket. Let's go.
$500.
What?
But I did get free fresh beet juice on set, and
That's
I had a
perfect.
trailer. Yeah,
Beet juice is very underrated.
yeah. It's the consistency is nice. It's like leather but water.
Yeah, it's smoothie,
Or
but
felt.
silk.
Felt.
Who invented felt?
Felt is just carpet with a buzz cut. Am I wrong?
Yo,
Just a clean ass. Could you imagine if they had barbers for your carpet? You're like, I don't like this carpet anymore. You get a number 2 on the
I
sides.
just bought a shag carpet. I like to give it a little fucking 2 on the sides.
Does it not get dirty?
I mean, it's gonna once Greta shits and pees all over it. This is fucking horror. The day I got the rug, she decided to shit on the rug. I mean, not shit, throw up on the rug. And I don't ever get mad at dogs or any animals throwing up because I feel bad, like they can't control it.
Dude, you know what I left out?
What?
The whole cat thing from last week. Sorry to cut you off.
No, doesn't matter.
This is
Buzz cut me
this
off.
made me think of your 7-Eleven moment with the dog out of everything.
Oh yes.
This I completely forgot about this, and dude, I wonder if I have it on my Ring camera because this happened out front. So, anyways, Jessica takes the cat to get
Who's Jessica? Just joking. Go ahead.
your girlfriend. The girlfriend takes the cat to the vet,
Yeah.
and I'm on a Zoom call. That was the call I was on you with. Remember when I was like, I gotta go?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I pull up and Jessica's like, she's like crying, and I look in, and there is cat throw up all over her, like all over her clothes. Like I thought she at first was like, because she's texting me, hang up your call, this is 911, get off the call. I was like, all right, let's step back real quick.
Yeah.
We're talking numbers here.
Yeah.
And I walk outside, and she was not exaggerating. There's like shit and like throw up all over her. And listen to the first episode if you want to know what happened, or Wednesday's episode. Cat ran around my apartment shitting everywhere. Anyways, so I'm helping like take the cat out of the car. He's like hiding in the back.
Yeah.
And a car comes up, and you know my street is kind of narrow, but you can fit 2 cars by. And a car comes up and honks at me because and this is in the midst of and I go go around. I'm like, I'm not even looking. I'm like, go around. Yep. And then they keep honking. I'm like, go the fuck around. And she's yelling at me. I'm like, listen, you dumb. And I'm screaming at this lady with the cat in my arms. Jessica's crying. That I'm closing. I slam her door open, and the car is halfway through. Like, so there's already space. It's like halfway.
So it can do it.
It can do it, 100%.
Yeah.
And then she keeps honking. I'm already out of the way. And then she starts to drive away, and I just start sprinting after the car. Cat in my hand.
How did you leave this out? Please keep going. Then what happened?
I literally ran about probably 15 yards, and I said, what am I doing?
What would you have
What am I doing?
If she stopped, what would you have done?
I would have fought her.
I know, isn't that
I would have
awful?
fought her. But here's the thing.
Yes, sir.
If you explain the situation to the person, they'd be like, yeah, I deserve to get hit.
Yes.
There was also so much space. The only reason I was like, yeah, come on. If I knew that I wasn't going to fit, I'd be like, hey, babe, we got to move the car.
Yes.
Like, there's not.
Yes.
I was like, no, you got it. And a lot of times when you're in the car, you can't see that. But I was like, no, you got it. You're good. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kept talking and she's yelling at me.
I'm going to be honest. Even if there was no room and I was dealing with that situation, hey, bitch, you're waiting. Oh, there's no room. Then go the fuck around. I have a cat that is essentially my child, vomit all over my girlfriend, which I don't know why, that's bananas.
The funniest part is I'm like, I've been working on the masterclass like all day, so I'm just in like sweats and slippers.
Yeah.
And haven't showered. I look like shit. And this cat's like clawing at my neck because he's freaked out.
Yeah.
And I'm just yelling. And I was like, if anybody had this on video, I would look like one of those people who are just born in Tampa, or just anybody who's just yelling. It was like, I look back at that and I go, wow.
Yes.
And the neighbors for sure heard, because I hear fucking people's Postmates get dropped off. Somebody for sure heard me, shut the fuck up, go around. It was just everything broke at once. And I can't believe I forgot about that, because it just reminded me of that like 7-Eleven moment you had with Greta, where you're just like, wrong time in the place.
Wrong time, wrong place. And also, what's kind of scary about those moments is like, if someone goes, hey, real quick, are you willing to end it all right now? And you go, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I will burn my career to the fucking ground right now. I'm going to break this person's jaw. I'm going to burn this goddamn 7-Eleven to the ground. And then 4 minutes outside of that anger, you go, oh my God, what am I doing?
That's what I did. I went inside and I was like, what was that?
Yeah.
But I mean, the emotions of like, you're dealing with a cat shitting everywhere for the past 24 hours. You're on. I had constant back-to-back calls all day.
Yeah.
The girlfriend's yelling at me. It's just like, you would think that you could read somebody's face enough.
Yep.
But I think that they're in a car, so they kind of feel protected. I think if they were like walking their dog, they'd be like, oh, I'm just going to stay quiet.
Correct.
But if you're in a locked car, it's a Lexus, probably got decent steel.
Yep.
You'll feel fine honking at somebody.
Yeah.
But it was the honk. Oh my God.
It was honk. Yeah. 0 to 100.
Yeah. And the second they honked, when they honked when they were already past.
Oh.
Like, here's our car. Here's the space.
Uh-huh.
They were like more, they were like almost, she was like almost like level with both driver's seats.
She's done.
She's already done.
She's through.
And that's when after that, I just started sprinting, like with my hands out, like I was going to catch her car.
Yeah. You can't, I'm never going to honk at anyone that's wearing flip-flops.
No.
I feel like that's just a dangerous move.
In general, dude, like and obviously I calm myself very quickly, but there are the people that would have been like, get in the car, I'm chasing that person down.
Yeah.
Or there's the people on the opposite end where she pulls over.
Yep.
Cool.
Dude, I've been you in that situation, sort of like kind of out of control moment, 500 times in my life.
Yeah.
And thank God that it never escalated to a place like if I was running after the car never stopped, or like if I was the car leaving, I didn't stop, or I stopped and the person left. Like it was never like it wasn't two people being like, "Oh, let's go," because it would have been such an issue.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. I think both people were in the wrong. I think honking, well, you would think that somebody visibly in the face would be like, they're startled, they're whatever.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Like, I know your neighborhood. You can either wait or just go around. Like, or not go around, sorry. Just, like, go the other way.
Yeah.
You can leave the other way. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
and it wasn't even like a tight fit where there's like an inch on each side. Like, I could have walked between the two cars.
Yeah.
And just to at least give it a shot. Give it a try.
Anytime somebody has in their head they are right, there's so many people that need to prove that they're right.
Well, I think she couldn't let down. She honked first,
Right.
and that started everything. I think after that, you can't honk and be like, oh, my bad. I didn't know there's space.
Yeah.
She was just right off the bat. And who knows? She might have been having her day too. I think just right off the bat, she's like, what is this inconvenience? Fuck this. You got to move.
Correct. Yeah, but just lower yourself because you're not that important and just wait or see if you can get around before you start fucking honking.
Just being a bystander and seeing that would have been hilarious.
Can you please check the ring light footage? Or the ring light, the ring, whatever the
I
fuck?
might be able to.
Oh my gosh. If you have that,
It
that
was-
would be
yeah.
so funny.
Meanwhile, the cat is just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
He was like clawing my neck. It was a peek into parenthood owning a child. Like, you ever just see parents just like on a flight a lot, or any place where there's some hustle, like Disneyland, or you got to get this kid on the flight with you, and the parents on the last straw. I don't know how there's not more stories of dads just swinging. Like, if your baby just starts crying on the plane and some kid in fucking AirPods is like, God, shut this bit. How does a dad not just go, cool, I'm indenting that AirPod into the side of your head?
I mean, I think there are, dude. I think the majority of all fights happen because of that. I mean, I fear for me because I am that person that would like dent an AirPod in that kid's head. Like I'm scared because I am that person that goes 0 to 100 so fucking fast.
Yeah,
And
what do you
maybe-
think breaks you out of it?
I was just gonna say like maybe parenthood does because you're like, oh, I have so much to lose right now.
I think that definitely, but I think, what do you think in the moment? For me, I just started running and I was like, what am I doing?
What do you do? Yeah, it's just like
Yeah, what makes you question that though?
what makes you question what my ability to
Be like, what am I doing, Michael? Like, I need to just stop. This is not it.
I think realistically, man, I think the more experiences I have with that, like the 7-Eleven experience and the Chipotle experience, where I kind of lose it a little bit. I think the more times I lose it and the more time I talk about it, I have the ability to like get to the what are you doing moment faster because I've like kind of done self-analysis on it so much that I think I built that like muscle up, if that makes any sense. Like there's been a few moments after that 7-Eleven that I think I would have gone to 100, but I just been like, no, remember 7-Eleven? We don't need to do that anymore.
I also think it's like a lot of times that person might be at like a 30 because they're a little annoyed too.
Yeah.
But you're at 100, they don't combine. But I think it's when you're both at 100, that's when those viral videos of like fist fights in the middle of an intersection happen.
Yes.
Which is like, you never think is going to happen. And then you're both just so mad. You're like, I guess we're doing this.
But I think that's also part of the problem. It's like you almost subconsciously don't think that it's going to happen. You think it's just going to be honking and yelling and people are going to leave. But that's what I said like before. It's like there is going to be a moment when someone is trying to get into something and the other person goes, oh, I'm trying to get into something too. I just got divorced. I don't have kids.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Run it.
And
Yeah.
then you're throwing sandals at them.
Yeah, oh my God. That was like my moment where if like that was on Snapchat or something, that would have been like what celebrity was running around naked on Sunset? Wasn't it like
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence running around. I think he might have been even holding a fucking shotgun and he was naked running around in traffic.
Yeah, it happened to the Coney 2012 guy too.
Yeah.
Dude, when that
I'm not saying mine was that dramatic, but that would have been my moment right there.
Yeah. I mean, what was the moment that you brought up to me a couple times was what's his name jumping on the Porsche. Remember that?
Jump in what?
I think it was on Punk. There was a dude. What is his name? He was on Scrubs. I can't remember his name. The
Zach Braff?
Thank you. Zach Braff was in his Porsche, and the prank was like, I guess one of the Punk dudes like jumped on his hood or whatever. And, like that was the prank. Kind of crazy, but like that was a prank. And you saw Zach lose his mind. Like, I'm Zach Braff. Like just a really like famous freak out. And then you go, and that's what I think it brought me to my head, because it's like those moments like Trevor Wallace caught on running after fucking holding the blah, blah, blah. Like, what an asshole. It's like, Zach Braff's probably the nicest guy ever, but he had a moment where he lost
and that's
it.
The fucked up
and that's the fucked up
Especially with like a lot of those clips of like paparazzi, when somebody's like yelling at paparazzi. It's like, yeah, this person was just on a, like a 30-city tour and just landed at LAX.
Yes.
Tired as fuck. And this happened. And you only see that. So I'm not justifying anyone's actions on that, but I'm just saying it's like, you don't see the background story. So it's like, then it sucks, because then people are going up to Zach Braff and be like, hey, did you get your hood fixed? Or like, let's say mine would have gone off, they would be like, hey, love your work. I'll make sure not to honk at you. And you're like, why? This is a thing now.
Yeah, a big thing. Dude. A big thing. Dude, that's why like when I see Justin Bieber, all of his interaction with paparazzi, I am crazy impressed.
Well, he has two sides. He's either like, what's up? How's it going? Nice to see you guys. Or he's like, I'll beat your fucking head in.
I don't know if I ever saw the
Stromboni.
I don't think I've ever seen the beat that I've seen him get a little upset where he goes, listen, you need to respect my space. I understand that you're doing your job, but like I've already talked to you guys and we're done here. Like I've seen that level, but maybe I haven't. Maybe I've
seen both sides. But he also, every time he leaves the house, he runs into paparazzi, which I don't know like how that.
Oh, that's got to affect you. I mean, dude.
Well, I also don't know how that's structured. Are people just mobbing about and be like, Justin Bieber's at Earth Cafe? Or are they just looking for him? Or does his team tell him? Or whatever it is. But, yeah, I mean, dude, it's just like, I think I've seen so many of these. And I go down those rabbit holes where I watch, like, those paparazzi videos. Yeah. And it's just like, some of them are interesting. But some of them, the celebrity's just there for too long. It's like so-and-so answers questions while leaving catch. And it's like a 7-minute thing. It's like, you were looking for this moment.
Right.
Well, a lot of those are set up by publicists.
Yeah.
Those ones I agree. Yeah. But
someone who's as big as Bieber doesn't need that. But there are like mid-level TikTok celebrities or whatever, or mid-level just like celebrities in general, that their team definitely sets it up. And then it's like, you're sort of doing press. You're not even doing like a paparazzi thing.
But it's more of just a click title?
Yeah.
Should I set up for masterclass?
Yeah. That would be so funny, dude. Just as your character. Let's do it.
Wow.
Let's do it.
Press, hit me up. Hollywood Fix, hit me up. Trevor Wallace seen leaving Sharkies.
Trevor Wallace seen leaving Jiffy Lube. Like, it's just like, that's not even a cool
Trevor, I heard you
dropped
dropped the masterclass. How's it going? It's pretty good. You can buy it on www.u-broke.com. Well, thanks. I got to go, man. But hey, man, if you need some clickbait title, I'm going to punch this trash can. Yeah. Trevor Wallace loses it on trash can?
Trash can? I thought he only drank White Claw.
I mean, dude, true. The marketing, nobody's more clickbait than whoever writes the paparazzi ones.
Yeah.
It'd be like Michael Blaustein freaks out on paparazzi. And all he did was like sneeze in the right direction.
Yeah. Michael Blaustein sneezed on a paparazzi. Everyone got COVID.
Assault. Yeah.
Assault.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You want to finish?
No, that was it. I was just saying, but that was that moment. I was like, how did I forget about that? That was like the breaking point.
I've been there so many times, dude. There's something that I want to talk about on the regular, but I totally fucking forgot, and maybe it's better on the Patreon. So I went on a cute date with this girl.
Hold up.
Yeah.
When was this?
I'm trying to have cute dates, guys. I'm not trying to just like blow loads everywhere. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm trying to blow loads, but I'm trying to have cute dates and then blow loads. You know what I mean? So it's like everything's justified. This was 3-4 nights ago.
Okay.
Cute little date. Was set up by friends, so everything was...
wow, I love this already.
Right? Everything was set up by friends. We started talking, and she was really cool, cute. I was like, okay, here we go.
Where's the date? What do you guys do?
We went to this...
With friends or just you guys?
Just us.
Okay.
Just us.
But arranged through friends?
Say again?
But arranged through friends.
Arranged through friends.
Did you guys meet through a group of friends, or was it like group chat? Hey, here's Michael. Here's blank and blank.
So my friend hit me up and was like, hey, I think I have a girl for you. I go, all right, bet. Instagram now. Send me the IG. I was like, okay, cute. Let's go. Mm-hmm. And she was like, want to let you know that she's not like a crazy tight friend of mine. We just had drinks and She seems super cool, but like I can't crazy vouch because it's not like I see her every single day. I was like, listen, this is. Just
and was she like, oh, I'm looking to date, or he just posed and was like, I got this friend Michael, I think you might like.
I think they were probably talking about it,
Yeah.
and then she just like kind of brought me up. And it's funny because she, my friend who told me about her was like, yeah, she knows like all about the, like her second thing was she knows all about the podcast. And I was like, what?
That's what I was about to ask.
Yep.
I was like, oh, thank God, a girl who has no idea about the podcast or your stand-up.
Yep. If she knows about stand-up, I'm fine. The podcast thing is like, it's just always just like a, hey man, you know?
Just hours of documented, this is my life.
Yep.
But, you know, who knows? If she had a podcast, what would you find out? Anyways, I'll let you go on with the date.
We had a date.
Where'd you guys go?
Went to this cute little like
You
top.
say cute 47 times.
I'm trying to make it cute before I tell
Chuck
you
E.
what
Cheese.
happened. So, adorable time. Got a few drinks, and then we started talking, about her beliefs. And she is heavy into energy, which okay, that's fine.
Like-
Can't be your religion, though.
Monster energy?
God, I wish you were sponsored by Monster, because that would have been a perfect time, dude.
No, she's into energy. What does that mean? Clarify.
Exactly.
You have dated
Why?
every type.
I can't. I don't
You're like,
understand.
at this point, a Mormon would be like a good catch for you.
Yeah.
Yours are like, oh, I'm satanic.
Yep.
I believe in Timberland boots.
Like,
I practice the sanction of Gabe the Babe, a podcast producer,
yep. I possess children.
and stucco walls from Home Depot.
That's what okay.
Yeah, so let me
She
back-
goes, I believe in energy.
Right.
I go, okay, to what extent? And Baby Johnson's, we're talking about the highest goddamn extent.
does it
She
mean?
told me that she talks to a goddamn channeler. Like, she talks to a channeler, like how I go to therapy. No. Oh, we're not even done yet. I go, what the fuck is a channeler?
Yeah, I'm lost.
And she goes, well, I ask for like advice, and then the channeler can channel different beings. I'll say that again. Channel different beings that
like jelly beans?
Yes. Guys, our next sponsor, I couldn't think of
Jelly
one.
Belly.
Jelly Belly. God damn it.
I think they're the only ones that make those. Yeah, what are you doing getting in the jelly bean competition?
That's it.
If jelly beans are number one.
Jelly Bellies that's the cutest jelly bean ever. Hi, I'm Jelly Belly.
Jelly Belly.
You cute bitch.
That's kind of weird they made beans.
Yeah, jelly beans. Call them call them jellies. They're not beans. The shape of a bean.
Beans should just stay beans.
Magic beanstalk. That bitch I dated probably believes that.
All right, let's go back.
Okay.
So somebody gives her magic jelly bellies.
Correct. Have you ever had the Harry Potter ones? The ones that like vomit and
Yeah, they're
earwax?
horrendous.
Yeah, what in the
Who
fuck?
had to taste test those? They go, oh, yep, tastes like shit. And they go, oh no, shit's the next one. That was earwax.
Earwax and there's vomit.
None of them are good. There's always that one kid, because we like Charmer class, he'd be like, these ain't even that bad. What are your taste buds
Well, dude,
consist of?
it's odd because there's certain like attributes or like elements of a person that like when you're a kid is like cool. Like, do you remember like,
Yeah.
oh, I can eat all these chicken wings. They're not hot.
Yeah, something about
Yes,
that.
they are. Yes, they are. Eating these 9 chicken wings is not going to bring your dad back. I'm telling you right now. He's gone. He's in prison. He's making fucking air fried pepperonis right now. It's prison fuck.
Oh, wow.
She tells me.
We're still on beans, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She tells me that she asked the channeler for advice. And the channeler channels different beings, like human beings that
Still
are like
on beans.
spirits and shit, beings into the channeler. And the channeler can talk with the same voice as the being that is being possessed by her. Does this make sense so far? All right.
Like, it step by step it does, but
Okay.
the logistics of it, no.
Oh, dude.
So let me get this straight. So you're her. I'm Chandler.
Sure.
You're like, this guy Michael, too hot. Whoa. Probably something she's saying this week.
Yeah.
And then the Chandler reaches into his pocket, grabs a bean, and goes,
Not a being, you don't.
"Wait, we're
Not an actual.
what are you talking about?
Beings.
Beings?
Not an actual being.
I thought this whole time you were talking about beans. That's why I was like so confused. I was like, this is obviously a scam.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
You said beans. That's why I brought up jelly beans. That's why I said.
I thought you were fucking around.
I thought you were saying beans. That makes it even better.
What makes it better?
Because now there's a thing. There's a prop. Here's a bean.
Oh no. I honestly may be better with the beans.
So wait, walk me back again. Now that I know that it's not a jelly belly, a being. Well, you can't.
Like a spirit. I'll make it better. A spirit.
Spirit Airlines.
No, like a drink.
Lands
a
of
spirit
Blend,
liquor. Oh my god.
All right, so walk one more
spirit.
time. Now let me picture it. Now that it's not candy or
Okay.
something you put in a burrito
So
bowl.
I'll walk you through it. So you're her. Ask me a question. You need advice.
Why is Trevor Wallace so hot?
Okay. Well, I need to talk to the spirits real quick. So this fucking person talks to spirits, then the spirit comes down, inhabits the channeler, and then the channeler talks like through the bean. So
if I was a channel, when I get the advice, I'm not talking like me anymore. I'd be like
Correct.
the spirits.
So essentially,
So no jelly beans.
I'm me. So no jelly beans. How do you lose this again? There's jelly beans, of course. Beans.
Is there beans in the front desk when you walk in?
Yes,
Gotcha.
but not
Okay,
jelly beans
so
like black and red beans.
Baked
Satan.
beans,
Baked beans. Yeah. Baked beans
Baked
have been funny.
beans.
I should have said baked beans.
Yeah. Patreon, that's fine.
Okay.
Not all the jokes land here.
So the fucking spirit goes, quote unquote,
okay.
goes in the channeler, and so the channeler talks like this, regular, and then all of a sudden the fucking spirit goes in. I don't know, you gotta talk like the spirit. So you go, oh, I'm Ronald. Why is Trevor Wallace so hot? He's not. And then the spirit goes back out, and then the person goes, oh, okay, wow, what happened? Oh, I know what happened. You stole the person's money. That's what happened. You fucking snake sales oil bitch.
It also sounded like the Arby's commercial for a
Oh,
second.
we
You go,
have the
oh,
meats."
could you imagine? We have the meats. Wait, wrong client. I'm so sorry. Guys, nope, we got to add. Sorry, use a free version of spirits. So
Yeah.
What do you-
Yep. All of that's the right answer. All of it. Stunned silence. Wanting to shoot her in the face with a fucking potato gun. All of it. All of it's correct. Wanting to take the tequila drink and shove it in her face. All of it's correct.
so wait, what do you
What do you do?
what did you do?
What did I do? I said,
How
check, please.
realistically?
No, realistically,
How far into this date did you go? Well, here we go again, Michael.
right about there. Right about that moment when she said the channeler talks in different voices. Well, done. What are we gonna do? Introduce her to my mom? Oh, so how's your day? Oh, I talked to Robert E. Lee. You did what?
That is crazy.
Talked to Robert E. Lee?
So how did she get into this realm?
Okay. Well, she's rich and she is.
Yeah, that does seem like something.
Yeah. And she doesn't go. I literally go, do you go to therapy? And she goes, oh, no, I do this.
How did you get on the topic of this?
Like,
Can I see a picture of her? Does she look like somebody who would do this?
no.
I want to see a picture of the person who's just robbing their money to be like, zoink, Scoob.
Well, that's exactly what it is. I swear to God, that's exactly what it is. Like,
so okay. What is your
She
face
looks like
during
a-
all this?
My face?
Let me see.
She looks like, just picture a.
I didn't ask.
Just
Let me
picture a
see.
Jewish woman. That's what she looks like.
My mom. Let me see.
I wish she looked like your mom.
All right.
Okay, this is it. Yes. That's her right there. Magic Bean Woman.
Well,
I actually think it's kind of fun. I'd be into it if my girlfriend told me she started doing that.
Start doing what?
Channeling, talking to a channeler.
Hold on, stop. You
I'm
would
fine
be
with it.
fine.
I'm
Hold on,
totally
you'd be
fine
fine if she did, or has she done it?
She's never done it,
looks
but I'd be
cool.
fine about it.
Right? But she looks like a no. You know how I always say like, oh, wife. That looks like a wife. Not in a bad way, and actually an incredibly good
somebody
way.
I could just settle down with. Looks cute. Looks fun. Looks
Looks like
they
she,
got their shit
she's
together.
been like, I can leave her with my son and not feel like she's gonna fucking throw down a well. She looks like a normal person, and then I'm not shitting you. 20 minutes in, 15 minutes in, because my first dates, I don't want to be like, oh, you're from Connecticut? No, I don't care. I like to get into it. I don't even know I don't know how we did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then after that, I was just like, all right, I guess okay. And I tried to get through it, but then every 14 minutes in my brain, I'm like, what?
Yeah, and she does that weekly.
And I don't know if it's weekly, but like she does it enough where I was like, oh, she's like, oh, it's like therapy.
Was she like, oh, this is gonna seem crazy, but this is what I do, or is she just like, yeah, I do this?
She was aware from like an outside perspective how that seems. But self-awareness a lot of times is not enough. Just because you're aware that it's weird, so change it. Change it, or if you believe in it so much, that's totally fine. But I can't get down with someone who like believes it that fervently. Like it's like no. What's the next step here? I'm going to therapy and you're going to fucking Ronald the Channeler?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I was just.
How much longer did the date last after that, and what was it?
It really kept going. She was a very sweet, funny, like type of person, but I was just like, oh, like foundationally, this is not going to work.
Yeah. So what were you saying to her when she was talking about this? Were you like trying to see it out?
No. No. I was like, what are you talking about? And then I go, hold on, so you do this, but you don't go to therapy? She's like, yeah. And I go, do you understand how lunatic-y that's? I go, literally, that's like.
You call her a lunatic?
Yeah, probably plenty of times. I was like, hold on, that's insane. And she goes, yeah, do you believe in religion, blah, blah, blah? And I was like, I understand like religion, I understand that, but I go, this is what you do and not doing therapy is like to me. I go, it's literally like having cancer and then going to church and trying to pray away cancer. I'm down for that. If that makes you feel comfortable, if that makes you have a sense of community because everyone's praying for you, I love all that. But also, go to the doctors. So you can still do all the channeling or whatever.
And you told her this on the date.
Yeah.
So things are going great.
Oh, we're 32 minutes in at this point.
So you guys are making out right after.
I mean, it kept going fine.
Was there any sexual tension, or was it just like, well, it was nice meeting somebody for drinks and good morrow?
I think it could have, like at the end of it, I think it could have went in that direction, but I kind of was like, I didn't like allude to that at all. You
guys are just like, well, nice meeting you.
Yeah, I mean, it was what we do. We went to a second place.
What?
Yeah, went to a second place, got another drink, because we didn't get food in the first place. We got drinks and then food at the second place. And then at that point, it was maybe like 11:30, whatever. And then she Ubered there and I drove. So she had to like wait for Uber. So it was like 12 minutes, 13 minutes, whatever. I was like, oh,
come on, drive her home?
I didn't even know where she lived. This bitch can't channel home?
Lives in the fucking iCloud. What are you talking about?
But yeah, we hung out in the car for like 14, 15 minutes waiting for the Uber, had conversation, whatever. And I hugged her and goodbye.
The hug.
Yeah, the hug.
Did she kind of have her face slightly ajar? Maybe looking for it?
I would say split the difference. It wasn't like a face away type thing, but it wasn't like a look at me waiting for a kiss. It was like maybe like 10% off. I could have probably done it if I let on that.
Do you think you'll get brought up to the spirits this week?
Yeah.
I think right now.
Dude, I got a lot of spirit believing people that are probably against me at this point. They got that witch.
Anyone who likes geckos?
Anyone who likes geckos?
I just picture somewhere out there, somebody had their headphones on, old school vintage ones, like the wire and the really thin ones you get for museums. Yep. It's like petting their gecko, and they heard that and they just go, that's enough. And then they took them off, and then they just hit unsubscribe. And then her and her gecko just got married, and then they went on True Life. I'm in love with a gecko.
I didn't know that there were so many people that fucked with geckos.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was like an animal that people get. I thought it was like just a crazy thing that people have, like having like a falcon. But people have like geckos by like a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Got any gecks? No, I don't. Would I rather date Chandler or got Gex girl? Chandler.
Really?
Yes.
Are you? So right out of that, were you just like, I'm out. This is not. Or well, yeah. It didn't sound like it, but like mentally, you're like longevity wise, you're like, damn.
Yes, longevity wise, I was like, because I was like, look, foundationally, we're not compatible. We're just not compatible. I mean, that's just like, that's something that you believe in, bro. Like crazily believe it. And I was like, I can't. Mm-hmm. Can't do it.
Wow.
We're not compatible. And I think I continued on because I was like, oh, maybe I'll get over it. And then I woke up the next day and I was like, I just did. Because she was like, very cute, nice, funny, you know?
Did you guys text back and forth at all after?
Haven't talked since. Haven't talked since. Yeah. So, listen. Am I still single? Who knows? You know what I mean? I might date a spirit soon. I think that's where it's going.
Spirit Halloween?
Dude, did you ever see that show? A woman was marrying a ghost?
Probably.
Marrying a ghost. She was on like some late night show and she was like, yep, I'm going to marry a ghost soon. I'm really excited for our wedding. You fucking crazy person. She's like, oh, you can't see them, but I can feel them. No, you can't.
Yeah.
You're insane. And that's it. And that's all we have to say. Marrying a ghost.
Title?
I hate it.
Dude, I mean, that's with a whole network, TLC, I think? That's all it is. It's just people being like, yeah, this is my weird ass life. And the directors are like, yes, more. Guy's like marrying his fucking Celica. It's like making out with the bumper. Have you seen that? My Strange Addiction. It's like his car.
Dude, I saw...
repo his car, you horny fuck.
Yeah, but then he's just gonna find a tricycle he's gonna fuck. There is a one that I saw that she is addicted to eating her own shit.
Oh.
Eating her own poop. And then there's one highlight of the episode where the guy's like, you're not gonna eat your poop anymore! And she's like, yeah. Like, I'm like, what are we talking about here? And her apartment, and obviously you can guess this, is a nightmare.
Really?
Like, oh my God.
She doesn't use tidy? She doesn't have maids coming every other week?
It's a nightmare, dude. It looks like she worked for the Washington Post and then just stops. She just has so many news. What is it about crazy people in newspapers?
I don't know.
They love it.
That is true.
They love newspapers. Did you find it, Gabe?
Found what?
I found that earlier this year, a woman named Amanda Teague.
I know her.
She divorced her 300-year-old pirate ghost husband because he tried to kill her.
Good for her for sticking up for herself. You know, if anybody's gonna try to kill you, you should divorce them.
The pirate is the part that kills me. Let me ask you a question. Even if it wasn't a ghost, you're marrying a pirate?
Come on, everyone knows pirates are scoundrels, right?
Of course, they all got scurvy.
Yeah, but they got eyes for daytime and nighttime.
Facts.
Could you imagine being like the divorce attorney? You get a voicemail and you're like, okay, I'm gonna play this back again, and I'm gonna go on a jog first to make sure I'm sober and understanding. Any jelly beans?
What would she want in the divorce? She's like, I don't need anything. I just want the peg leg.
Yeah, right. I just want the boat.
Hey, Gabriel, I have a question for you, dude.
Yeah?
You want to jump in a little sock?
A little sock talk. Yeah, let's do that. We have a question here. This is from Carter. Okay, his name's Carter Huntley. And
Carter's
he
a cool name. I wish my
is.
name was Carter.
It's a strong name, Carter Huntley.
Wow, the Huntley.
Huntley? Huntsville.
Hold on. Carter Huntley. He sounds like a 300-year-old pirate ghost.
So he says, would you have a sugar mama? And if so, what would be your requirements? For example, how old would you go? How much emotional support would you give them? How rich would they have to be? And how strenuous could the sex life be? And would you still do it if she had a husband? Oh. And no, Michael, your mom doesn't count.
Did they write that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm out, dude.
Wait, what's happening?
She would have to be.
Would you have a sugar mama? Yeah.
Sure, why not?
She would have to be racked the fuck out.
It's just like it's pretty much like a Patreon supporter, but hornier.
Yeah, but I mean, okay. Let's walk through this. She would have to be racked out. Obviously, she can't like work for Volvo or some dumb shit. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
I work for Volvo.
Huh?
Do people work for Volvo?
Yeah, I don't think it just exists. I think people
it does. You know, some places where they have to put up a sign like employees in the bathroom, be back in 10 minutes. Yeah. I don't think they have to do that. I think when they go home at night, they're like,
Can you imagine just walking into a Volvo dealership and there's just keys on the ground? And you go, all right. It's just.
No, I'll be back by 9. Love Grandpa. You're like, what?
Oh, dude, I wanted a test drive, and this motherfucker. You know how normally they go with you?
Yeah.
This guy just handed me the keys. Yeah, he's like,
that's great. I've had that before.
It's so much better.
Yeah.
I get, because in the conversation's all weird, I get all nervous, and he's like, well, this can do. I know it can do. It says on, you fucking idiot. I know what it does. He's like, that's a moonroof.
Yeah.
They always do it, and it can go all the way back. All you gotta do is press it once. Yeah, I know it's press it once. Since 1983, this has happened.
Yeah, and then the hard part is like the one time they're not there, you gotta like hit the blinker, and then the windshields are flying everywhere, and there's water, and you're like, okay, The one time I need somebody here.
Bro, that is so accurate. I couldn't figure out how to get it into drive.
The guy's like, you're good to take off. You're like, okay. No, you can go. All right.
I sat there for so long that I pretended that I was doing the radio because I couldn't figure out how to get into drive.
Nerd listening to AM radio.
I couldn't. Oh, by the way, the dealer was trying to be so cool. He drove up listening to like EDM music full blast. He's like, this is what this kid wants. He was like, I was like, I felt so embarrassed getting in the car. I turned it way off. And then I put on fucking, okay. What are we even talking about? Racked out. She's got to be super loaded.
She wants to take you out on dates in public. She wants you to, help her like with like emotional stuff. She wants you to, you got to be like emotionally available.
Oh, so I have to be her boyfriend.
Yeah.
So it's not just like a here's my dick, pay my rent.
I mean, I guess it could be. I just feel like that's not how it would work out with the sugar mama thing, right?
I think that's how sugar whatever babies work. It's like, here's my pussy, and you could, pay my rent and maybe pay my T-Mobile bill. But if they want a bigger commitment, like he's saying, is she super hot, or are we talking about is she like 85 years old? I think that's more what he's leaning more towards.
Yeah, she's 85.
Oh, okay. Damn. Oh, wow. No. Like right now, I would literally say no, unless it was like, here I just bought you an apartment or something in Los Feliz. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what is the benefit?
Yeah, I mean, I can pay my own rent, so like, cause I don't need this, but for the fun of the game, yeah, man. I mean, if she promised me like an apartment and like a Tesla Model X, and I had to bang her like once a quarter, fine. You're out?
I think it'd be interesting.
I think it would be the opposite of interesting. I think it would be horrendous.
Yeah. I mean,
have you ever got close to like a very old person?
Oh yeah, it smells like a thrift store.
Yeah, it smells like an old bayonet.
Every thrift store is so hot in there. They never have air conditioners. What is it about thrift stores where they're like, I want to smell the hot carpet on t-shirts?
I think there's like a cool aspect of it, or maybe like it's if you do the AC, it does something.
All the spirits fly out from the.
Yeah.
How what's a weird thing to think about? I like thrift stores, and that's a hobby of mine. I'll go check them out sometimes. A lot of dead people's clothes in there.
Oh yeah.
It's just like a church cemetery.
People have died in those clothes, and then they take the jacket off, and they go, "We need to sell Seymour's leather jacket from the 40s."
And then dumb fucks like me are like, "Oh, is that a 1993 Pink Floyd T-shirt?" Somebody did heroin in that.
Someone did heroin in that. Someone did coitus in that. Someone used it as a cum rag. You know how many cum rags people are just walking around wearing vintage T-shirts? Yeah. Oh, look, it's Grateful Dead. People have cum all over that shit.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They all smell the same too. Subway has a certain smell.
Yep.
Every thrift store has the same smell. It just smells like someone's yelling.
That's so funny.
Stand up?
I think this whole line of thinking is the whole thing.
Good bit.
I'm going to take it.
I'll try it on.
It's mine. Huntsville, guys.
Word. All right, well, let's do a secret talk, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, this is an anonymous submission. I want to know if this counts as a threesome or not. Let me know what you guys think.
Yep.
My girlfriend were at home drinking, and my buddy wanted to come over, so he came and joined us. Let's just say one drink led to another, and we ended up playing horny drinking games and sex trivia, which led to a question about dick sizes. My buddy claimed to be packing, and I told him I would measure mine right now. So he said, "Okay, bet." Now, from the drinking and the games, I was already horny and half chubbed up. My buddy, on the other hand,
hold on, did he write this?
Yeah. My buddy, on the other hand, couldn't get hard, and I think he had stage fright or something. But upon pulling mine out, it got my lady horny. So we told him he could have the 70-inch TV and watch porn to get himself hard, but we were going to go have sex. A couple minutes in, he walks into the room, still fully clothed, and says he couldn't do it. While I'm balls deep in the lady, he just posts up and starts watching us. Neither of us really cared, so we kept going. Another minute goes by of him watching us, and he says, "Damn, this is actually turning me on." And then my girlfriend's vibrator was sitting on the nightstand next to us. And to be funny, he grabbed it and turned it on and put it right against my asshole and ball.
I thought, hold on. which is wow. A lot of.
I love this guy. I want to be friends with him.
All right, let me finish. This is still going.
How?
Because he put it against my asshole and balls because I was hitting it doggy, and I do declare it actually felt really good.
Yeah.
I ended up coming after about a minute of that. After we finished, both of us completely naked. Friend is still standing in the room fully clothed. He goes into talking about how hot that was, and how it actually started to turn him on. And then we just sat there and had a conversation while still naked, which was a little weird post-nut. We've hung out with him, and he's brought it up multiple times since that day, like trying to get into an actual threesome, but nothing has happened with all three of us since then.
Yo, that is the crazy. Hold on. So
The
he
fully
just.
clothed part is just so funny in my head. That's like the kid who like everybody's in the pool and he's just like wearing clothes, like trying to have a conversation. Get in the pool.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get in the pool, man. What I think is so funny is he just like walked up and just put the like he's working on a car engine. Just like he just like, oh, this up. It's like don't like Mr. Potato in my asshole. Get in here. Fuck my girlfriend.
The funny part is he's hinting at threesomes, but it's like I think you were there. I think.
Oh, that's
all
what
you had to
that's
do.
was really the question.
Yeah,
Originally.
I think all he had to do was knock on the door and be like, "I'm kind of chubbed up." They'd be like, "Come in here." And they go, "Hey."
Yeah, it just seems like he was already
so there.
comfortable and so close. Like, yeah, if he really wanted, he should have just said like, "Hey, can I get in here?"
He was all talk, no cock.
Hey.
Title, merch,
Wow,
t-shirt.
merch, t-shirt. So can I hold on? So
This guy
the
for sure
dude
thinks
balls
about
deep
this.
was the guy writing in.
Yes.
Okay, and his friend
his
was the
buddy-
fully clothed man.
Yeah. Who's watching?
And was that a threesome? It's like a threesome cuck. Not even a cuck because he wasn't even his girl.
No, yeah.
I guess it wasn't. I mean, like
I give it
technically-
2 1/4.
Yeah,
You got
okay.
clothes on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 and a
How-
buffalo
if
nickel.
you're wearing a short sleeve shirt, 2 1/4. If you're wearing a hoodie, 2.
How did he not get hard in this situation?
It's your homie. A lot of pressure, a lot in the mind.
Yeah, I mean,
The
that was,
70-inch
just today's
TV
thinking.
though, come on now.
I'd definitely use that.
That part was just a flex. He could
I've
have just been
never-
like, "Here's
have
the
you-
TV."
Have you ever watched porn on like a big ass TV?
Too
Never.
too terrifying.
Never. I've never. I mean, you,
Yeah, it's a lot. Here's the 70-inch TV. Like, what do you put on? I'll probably put on like a freaky R-rated movie in case they walk back out and it's like, I wasn't watching porn. But like a movie that has like a tit scene, you're like, oh whoa.
I'm trying to fuck. I'm trying to fuck. I mean, it's out there. They're offering it to me. Like, let's have a story. I'm going in there rock hard. And even if I'm not, I'm using the dildo as my own dick. Just putting it right there. Just slanging as a dick.
The friend seems like he was very nervous and was using like playful tactics to like calm his nerves. He's like, I'm about to put her dildo. Ha ha. Yeah, the guy he hasn't stopped thinking about it. He's gonna remember that until the day he's 92, and then he's gonna get to. That's not something you forget though. You don't just like damn. Because he's going to be playing I've Never one day around some other friends drinking. So he's like, I've never had a threesome. And he's going to like put a fingernail down. And
Yeah.
they're like, what does that mean, Corbin? And he's like, then he's going to put the iPhone flash up to his face. He goes, you kids want to hear a story?
Listen to
I'm a
Patreon
pirate.
91. Oh, that is wild, dude.
I love the vocabulary he used. And then
Oh, I love this
what a
guy.
legend. Well, guys, happy Friday. Come out tomorrow. I think there's still tickets left. GM in the van, West Los Angeles. Michael will be there. I'm doing my own little night thingy there. It'll be fun. 2 shows on my website, Trevor Wallace Comedy. Bring a friend.
Yeah. Go grab some tickets. Go to trevorwallace.com to grab his live tickets. Go to Blaucom to grab my live tickets. And that is it, guys. Happy Friday. And if your friend wants to join in, let him. Threesome. Guys, goodbye. I love you. She was talking about jelly beans, not actual beans. Bye.
Are you riding? Are you riding? Dog talk. Are you riding? Are you dog talk? Dog talk. Are you riding? Are you riding? Dog talk. Are you riding?
Came on my floor is Shit wasn't bad.
Nah, that's pretty cool.